everybody, and welcome to Create. I'm here with the most amazing painter and graphic designer, Pablo Damas. I had the absolute fantastic privilege to collaborate with you on our last exhibit. It was a pop up in Los Angeles back in February. And I just completely got my mind blown by the incredible talent that is hidden in your hands because we were able to see you not just present your paintings, but also you did action alive where you because it was in the time where Kobe passed away, you did a live painting of Kobe in one night and people were able to experience and see you do that, which was absolutely fantastic. I mean, you're just so incredibly talented, an amazing painter. I kind of almost see the paintings that I saw from you a little bit like the Latin version of like a Salvador Dali, which was like very kind of like bold and beautiful, and kind of like a little bit surreal as well, which was very beautiful. You're very technically sound. I mean, you can obviously do portraits and everything like that. So I'm kind of like gonna let you explain you maybe your journey a little bit more, so people that don't know you yet can kind of get an insight.
Okay. Well, Pablo Damas, I've been painting forever now. People always ask that, and it's kind of crazy because the number keeps getting bigger and bigger. And when I started, it keeps getting further and further. And it's like, man, I've been doing this for a long time now. And the beard keeps getting grayer and grayer, but we're still pushing, still doing a lot of stuff. Always trying to stay busy, always painting, always sketching, always trying to create. Luckily, all the work that I do now is kind of art based or comes from, some type of creativity. Um, yeah, just been doing it forever. You'll catch me in a lot of places doing live art. I like doing live art. I like interacting with everybody out there. Catching the vibe from whoever happens to be DJing that day, all that type of stuff. So definitely always keeping busy.
And you actually earned the title Champion of Los Angeles at Art Battle, correct?
Right. Yeah. So
Yes.
Art Battle puts on a really cool event. It's usually at Exchange in downtown. Um, there's I think 16 artists per event. Uh, so I've won a few of them, which has made me the LA City champ. I did go to the Nationals last year. Unfortunately, I came in like second or whatever, but it was still
Well,
dope. It was fun, and I'll have a chance to do it again soon, and try to reclaim that, try to keep the title, and then go for nationals again, which would be dope because then it could be anywhere in the country, and then from there you go anywhere in the world. Really, they do Brazil, Mexico, Tokyo, uh, everywhere. So it's really cool.
wow, that's really awesome. And you went second. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's like a fracture of not winning. That's incredible. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
it's cool.
amazing you are. You almost won the national or international championship. I mean, that's incredible. And I think you were saying that it happens again next month, right?
Yeah, so right now they with everything going on, they switched it to a digital platform.
Yeah.
It's a little less artists, I believe, but they're still trying to keep it going. So I asked to do it like first week of May. So hopefully, everybody can check that out. That'll be cool. Because now it's cool because now I would be battling against people from all over the world. So
Wow. In
that's cool.
one event.
In one event. Yeah.
That's fantastic. What a great idea. I can't wait for that. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, they do a really good job. I dig it.
And actually, you have been doing something really cool and unusual, which is partnering up with a DJ and
Yeah.
painting live on live stream on Instagram.
Right. So me and my good friend Dominic, his DJ name is Be Bless. I always kind of gone by Sick.1. So when we get together, I mean, we've been painting like this for, like I said, probably about 15 years at least. So when we get together and do this, we call it a sick blessing. And that's him DJing and me painting. So yeah, once this all started, we started doing it via IG Live. We might be changing it this week. We might be going to YouTube or Twitch because we ran into some problems, but we'll still be doing it every Sunday until you guys tell us to quit.
That is amazing. So since the pandemic happened, your genius idea was to partner up and do that while you live pin and he DJs on a Sunday afternoon. Casually, people can just kind of like check in and see you do that and listen to some awesome tunes.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs a break, so we invite everybody. He's getting like some partnerships with some local breweries, so everybody grabs a drink. We chill, vibe out on a Sunday. There's nothing else to do. And then what I do also is I raffle off the piece, so people are able to buy tickets Sunday and Monday, and then I'll go live again on Monday and raffle off the piece. It's always a lucky
Wow.
winner. So that we're doing that, and then we're gonna end up doing an event, which we're gonna call the Sick Blessing Family Reunion once it's all over, and then everybody will come pick up their piece that day, but it'll be a whole exhibit of everything we've done, and obviously Dominic will be DJing again.
Wow, what a great idea. So the date obviously isn't set just because we don't know when this whole madness is over, but that's such a great, so I'm assuming it'll be a Sunday. You're probably going to keep it kind of in the theme.
Yeah, we got to keep the Sundays going for sure.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm going to make sure that people know where to follow you and find you in order to raffle off or buy a raffle on for your tickets. That's really cool. That's so fun. Is there a specific time or does the time change on Sundays?
No, we always go on at 2 p.m. Just if you go on to my Instagram or Dominic's, we'll post it up there in case we do move, because we did run into some problems this past week. We had to end up on Facebook, but that's what we're trying to get, something where we don't get interrupted, we don't get knocked out. That way you just watch and listen to the music.
Very cool. So is it an hour, or how long does it go?
No, we get into it and we'll go 4 or 5 hours. So
what?
Yeah, we're chilling. I'm telling you, we're chilling. We're having a drink. We're toasting whoever's birthday it is. We're just hanging out.
That is such a brilliant idea. Hang out with Pablo and his DJ on a Sunday afternoon. What a great idea. That's fantastic. So basically you paint until, or you do this until you're done painting, until it's finished.
Yeah, pretty much. Dominic will keep going and I'll keep painting until one of us is done.
Wow, you guys are resilient. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
That's quite a lot. Congratulations. That's super fun.
Thank you.
Do you have, by any chance, a piece next to you that people can see, or no? It's fine if you don't.
Yeah, if you give me a second, let me grab it. There's one right here.
Yes, grab it. Let's see what you do.
So I'm not sure how cool it's gonna look because it doesn't have a coating on it, but
it does. It's resined.
Yeah. Turn on my computer. So
if you maybe wow, Pablo.
So you kind of see it, but it has the.
Do you mind doing this, like turning it a little bit to the other side?
Better idea.
No, just the whole painting. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Wow, Pablo, it's amazing. Is that one of the ones that was raffled off, or is that your private collection?
No, this is stuff that I have here.
Yeah.
It was for a Day of the Dead show. I have like a series of about 5 of them.
Yeah.
They're all pretty small like that, but yeah. So those are cool.
Are you self-taught, or did you go to school for it?
So I went to school. I went to the LA County High School for the Arts for junior and senior year. And then I got accepted into Otis, which I always remember and kind of tell the story. I got accepted into Otis, which for those who know is a pretty big school. Otis and then Art Center in Pasadena are pretty much the bigger schools out here for art.
Yeah.
But I went my first day and I was ready to go, and then somebody, I don't remember who it was, came and asked me. They said I needed a check for $1,000 because it was still going to be $8,000 a semester. So, that was after, financial aid and whatever loans and all that stuff. So I came home and I pretty much knew, but so that day was my first day, was my last day. My mom was single, she couldn't afford that, so I ended up going to Mount Sac, the community college around here, and just took like every art class I could forever. Just did that. So
Wow, that's so crazy. They just hit you with that on the first day, like you didn't go in there already prepared knowing that?
no, yeah, I always thought that was so weird because I was like, why are you asking me for a check for $1,000? Like, it seemed no unprofessional or whatever, But I always remember that, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Later.
That's so crazy. Well, you turned out an incredible artist either way. So
Thank you.
who needs Otis
Right.
when you got
Like,
talent?
who needs the debt?
Yeah, totally. I hear you. And then you also actually do graphic design.
Yeah. So my day job is I do graphic design. With all this going on, unfortunately, I do everything as a freelance and as a contractor. But I had one major account that I would go to every day. I don't anymore. But luckily, I've been keeping busy, trying to help out brands right now. While we're under this lockdown and everything, so that way once everything gets lifted, they're gonna come out swinging and looking real good. So um, I'm doing some t-shirt designs right now, working on some website stuff. So just keeping busy.
That's
Like
awesome.
I said, trying to get
So,
them ready for when everything lifts.
right. Do you have sort of like set accounts that you work with only them, or can people actually hire you and you still have room for more clients? Like, meaning, if I wanted a t-shirt, can I just hire you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I'm always looking to do more work, and definitely like if somebody's starting out, that's the best
Yeah,
because I've gotten lucky and I kind of got thrown into graphic design when the recession and all that stuff happened.
yeah,
Um, so I've had a good 13, 14 years of experience. So I hope I know a little bit and would be able to help somebody, like if you were starting something,
yeah,
to guide you and suggest things to you and try to make you thrive. Because if you do good at the end of the day,
right.
I do good.
You do good. Yeah,
That's
for
always
sure.
my mentality when it comes to
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you feel like graphic design is kind of like your online on your digital way of painting, or do you see it as completely unartistic?
No, I do, because even when I do my graphic design, like for the most part, if I'm doing a t-shirt graphic, I try to start with a hand drawing.
Mm.
Sometimes I'll paint and then I'll put it into the computer and that'll end up becoming a graphic.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
the funny thing is, before I started with graphics, I always felt like it was cheating, you know, but
Yeah,
have learned over the years that it's just another tool. It's not
yeah,
cheating. It's another
yeah.
tool because it can be its own thing for sure.
I mean, it's a whole new art form. I mean, it's really not as easy as it sounds. It sounds like, oh,
Right.
digitally just kind of, but it's like it's a lot of work, and you kind of gotta become tech savvy at it too, and then you gotta know how to paint and be visually
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
Yeah. You
somewhat.
still need to know composition and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So since you mentioned it, that reminds me, I'm gonna yell at you graphic designers that are starting out, stop charging $5. Okay. They're not paying you, they're not paying you for the work you're doing, they're paying you for the knowledge you have. You guys gotta remember that, because you're messing it
yeah,
up for the rest of us. There's unfortunately, with so much technology, there is a lot of people that feel it's done like this and that's it. But it I do it that quick because I've been doing it for 15 years. So people forget that. Uh, you brands out there, you guys got to remember that too. So it's tough, but it's fun. It's cool.
that's a really, really, really solid point, because now you have Fever, where you can just go online and you can hire some freelancer and literally get your stuff pumped out for no money whatsoever. And it's kind of leaving all the real artists in the dry, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of
Yeah,
work to do graphic. Like you say, you paint an original piece and then you got to upload it and still do work on it. So,
yeah,
it's doing double the work, if not.
right.
So
Yeah,
that's
which
crazy.
is kind of also unfortunately the same thing with art. It's
Mm,
lost a lot of value just because, I
yeah.
don't know, just because,
Yeah.
but people don't appreciate it the way they used to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I know. I know.
sucks.
Do you people can find you on you have a website, right? Pablo Damas?
I have a website. I'm working on it again right now, but yeah, it's pablodamas.com. I'm trying to put together my art, my graphics, and the little bit of apparel that I do all in one place instead of having two different websites.
Yeah.
So it's under construction, but it'll be good in a little bit.
Yeah, super exciting. And actually, you and I will get a second chance to collaborate on this virtual art exhibit that CRE8 will be doing called Century of Humanity, where we'll be so fortunate to have you grace our beautiful platform with more incredible art. So that's super exciting. Also, I actually wanted to let you know and you know obviously the viewers that CRE8 kind of came up with these hashtags that we're encouraging people to use called hashtag create hope and hashtag creating hope with any sort of like creativity or any posts that they've been sharing where they feel like it's sort of like inspiring others to get creative or stay creative, like you know, like you with the amazing idea of partnering up with a DJ and doing a live. I know you've been doing it for a long time, but
Mhm.
you know, you're not able to do the the live painting and live DJ right now in the same space. So how can
Right.
you switch it up and make it adaptable to the times that we live in? So that's super cool. That's
Yeah.
really awesome. So are
We,
you right now super busy painting away, or are you
you
what have you
know,
been up to?
luckily partnering up with this clothing brand, and I'm working on their designs right now,
Mm.
which is looking cool. It's fun. It's a cool new thing. It's different for me, but it's cool. I dig it. So I'm working on their designs right now.
Are you somebody who has to paint every day or be creative every day, or can you put down your brush and
Well, luckily I have to, because whether
yeah,
I'm just sketching or drawing for fun or doing, these designs, it's still creativity. It's still some type of art. So yeah, I do notice that if I don't paint or draw for a while, I'll notice it and I'll be like, all right, I got to get in front of a piece of
yeah,
paper or something.
you get antsy.
So when
Yeah,
people say that, it is real. It's true.
yeah. No, I hear you. So you, so what do you paint with oil, acrylic, or what's your favorite medium?
Acrylic, my favorite. Well, what I use the most is acrylic. So, but I always like pencil and charcoal, keeping it basic. Especially obviously when I'm drawing.
Yeah.
That's an idea that I've had recently. Don't steal it. Is to make big drawings. Like 4-foot drawings just with charcoal or graphite. So I gotta try to figure out how to do that soon because that's what I've been wanting to do.
That's a great idea. And then I guess you would have to seal it with some sort of spray so it doesn't come
Yeah,
off, right? Because you can't even
right.
use resin because it'll melt.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow, that's
yeah. I gotta
crazy.
find some good spray to seal it and do all that.
So if you're saying big, how big are we talking?
I'm thinking maybe like 36 by 48, something like that, 3 by 4 feet. If
Wow.
anybody's ever seen my sketches, I try to sketch. I haven't in a while, but I try to sketch 2 or 3 times a week, and that's where I just kind of flow. Things just come out. I do a lot of figures, especially when I sketch.
Mm.
Um, so I always do that. I think it'd be cool to see them big, almost life size. I think it would be more of an impact to see those almost life size.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's incredible. What's your
yeah, I got to do
what do
that
you
live.
yes, please do. Let me know. What do you feel like is your forte? Like what are you really known for, or what's your kind of like your favorite? Is it the figure drawing?
My favorite is the figure drawing. I think lately I've been doing a lot more portraits
Hmm.
without even wanting to. I kind of started a series, and maybe it's what I've been doing now for a while of uh, just women, portraits of women though, dealing with different topics, but kind of always thinking, having the idea in the back of my head of beauty stands bold, and that series or collection or whatever is kind of what I've been doing for a while.
That's really cool. That's super awesome. When you do, so on Sundays when you do your live and you mostly, what I've seen, you mostly do women actually. Do you take an original photo and copy it, or is this all just free flowing?
It depends. sometimes I will take like a photo, but it'll just be like, you know, a girl like, you know, a makeup model or whatever, and then, you know, just to get the features down.
Yeah.
But then definitely make it my own. So yeah, I mean, unless I'm doing a portrait of actually somebody, like this past week I did, the piece was I put out a call for requests, and they came back with all kinds of stuff. So I had told Dominic, I said, you know what, if I paint what everybody's requesting, I was gonna have to paint an Aztec woman with Erica Badu's face, dressed like Selena, crying red, white, and blue tears, holding the earth, and throwing up West Side. So, so you
That's
know, it's a little bit
actually
crazy,
really cool.
right? So I you know, just how he mixes the music, I try to mix the painting, and I did a painting with Selena and Erica Badu, and named it Two Queens. You know, different
Wow.
genres of music, but they're definitely huge influences on in the
So
music
you
industry.
actually made that painting with all
Mhm.
that influence?
Not with everything, no, just Selena and Erica Badu, and a little
Oh,
bit of David Bowie. So
wow. That, and you did that at your last live?
yeah,
Can we
that was
see
my
it?
yeah. Hold on, hold on
I'm
a second.
so curious to see this piece.
We gotta take a trip right here.
Yes.
There's my dog.
Hello, dog.
That's Dolly, like the painter.
Oh, yes, of course it is. Hello, Dali. My son is called Dali too. Wow. Oh my God, it's beautiful. How big is that? Does that
So this
almost take
one,
up the whole wall?
yeah, it's 36 by 36, so 3 feet by 3 feet.
Oh
So
my God, I love it.
the other request that I had was for it to be like pop style, so a
I
little bit
see.
different for me, but you know,
I love the
something.
Erica Badu fro.
Yeah.
So
So that was cool,
hot.
right?
Super exciting.
Yeah. Let's stay out here now.
Yes, let's do
But it
it.
was fun. It was
So
fun. We had a good time with it.
you just did this last Sunday?
Yeah, that was last Sunday.
How long did it take you?
Um, I would say it was probably about 4 hours.
Wow,
Like I said, we go marathon style.
that's awesome. Do you have a
Yeah.
party at your house as well? Do people come over and kind of chill with you, or is this just you are in quarantine?
No, we're in quarantine, you know,
Yeah,
but it's just me right there
yeah,
painting.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll have my assistants right here and they'll help me out, but we're just Joe. It's just me. So
That is
that's why it's funner
awesome.
when everybody logs on and joins us for the music and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's super exciting. Yeah, I logged on one Sunday and then you guys just kept on going and going and going. And I was like, damn, I wish I didn't have any plans today.
Right?
Like, it's super fun. Yes, what a great idea. It's super chill on
Yeah, it's cool.
Sundays.
It's fun. We dig it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Pablo. This was super fun. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yes. Is there anything you kind of want to tell people where to find you or anything at all?
Find me. I mean, you can, you know, find me on Instagram. It's probably the best. Sick.one, all spelled out. SICKDOTONE. You can be there. I try to put all my updates as far as what I'm doing, where I'll be at, where I'm painting, what I'm eating. No, not what I'm eating. You know, all that fun stuff. And then check back soon on my website, pablodamas.com. Once I finish it up, I'll post it for sure. And yeah, that's it. Everybody stay safe. Remember, world peace is easy. Just don't be a dick. That's it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Pablo. It's good to see you.
Cool. You
I'll
too.
see you. I'll see you at our virtual art exhibit on
All
May
right. Sounds
3rd.
good.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.